Good morning everyone, my name is OVND, my metric is S72098. Today I will present about executive summary. Gardenia Malaysia was established in 1986 under a subsidy of QAF Limited Singapore. Gardenia Bakery Kuala Lumpur Siap Berhad in Malaysia Landing Brand Manufacturers. Gardenia Filipina in established 1998. Become the landing brand manufacturers in the Philippines. Over the year, Gardenia expect operation of Cebu 2011, Cagayan de Oro 2019. Gardenia use 5 strategy located bakery plant across Luzon, Visalia, and Mindanao. Next, I will talk about what is strategy suitable. Malaysia's geography not same with Philippines can reduce the logical cost and facilitate supply chain iteration. Gardenia can maintain the product fresh. Malaysia can increase the logistics, e-commerce growth, pursuit the Gardenia with multiple recreation China. The risk of the online grocery platform can direct to consumer service with Gardenia can up the sellers, produce the recycle packaging and reduce the food waste. Next, I will talk about macro environmental factor. Number 1 is political. Government policies encourage the food and beverage industry, but Gardenia must have halal certification requirement to get consumer trust. Since waste is important, great policies and custom must affect to production. Number 2 is economy of Malaysia look at positive with a growing GDP and rising disposable income among the city consumer. The economy growth in disposable income and expanding middle class create opportunity for Gardenia to market premium and health-oriented brand. Number 3 is social culture. Gardenia can make the halal to attract the customer to support the Gardenia. Gardenia Filipina consumer value freshly, convenient, and number 4 is technological benefit of Gardenia can increase the auto baking. The technology can increase the Gardenia in the one day. The rapid growth of the e-commerce pursuit opportunity of Gardenia to expand the online platform and direct to consumer China. 5 is legal. Malaysia can export a strict food safety and regulation and halal compliant law. Legal can charges in corporate tax rate can affect the profitability. Next is sustainability and ethnic issue. Waste is the important raw material for the Gardenia. Gardenia must ensure the labor standard offering fair wages and safe working conditions. Company Gardenia must have ethical responsibility for employees go to training. Since 2003, Gardenia Filipina have consistent up HACCP and ISO standard, but ethical responsibility requires continue protect consumer health. Gardenia has opportunity to train the role in community development through feeding program, scholarship, and nutrition education. Bread is food. Gardenia must balance profitability with exportability to ensure access for low-income households.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to the Dr. Sujana Shafri and everyone. I'm Muhammad Zahafi Zebir Lokman. My matrix number is at71687. I'm from group 15. Today I'm going to present about the international marketing challenges and opportunities. Firstly, I will discuss the international marketing challenges faced by Gardenia in the Philippines. The first challenge is cultural adaptation and consumer preferences. Filipino consumers have different tastes and purchasing behaviors compared to Malaysian consumers. Therefore, Gardenia must adapt its products, packaging, and marketing strategies while maintaining its brand identity and quality standards. The second challenge is intense competition within the bakery industry. Gardenia faces strong competition from local and international bakery brands. To remain competitive, the company must differentiate itself through product quality, innovation, and food safety and sustainability initiatives. The third challenge is regulatory compliance and food safety requirements. Gardenia must comply with regulations related to food safety, labeling, packaging, and consumer protection. Failure to comply may lead to penalties, product recalls, and reputational damage. The fourth challenge is sustainability expectation and ESG pressures. Consumers and stakeholders increasingly expect businesses to operate responsibly. However, implementing sustainable practices may increase operational costs and require additional investments. The final challenge is digital marketing and reputation management. Due to the widespread use of social media, negative reviews and complaints can spread quickly. Therefore, Gardenia must actively manage its online reputation and engage effectively with customers. Overall, these challenges require Gardenia to remain flexible, innovative, and customer-focused to achieve long-term success in the Philippine market. Next, I will discuss the international marketing opportunities available for Gardenia in the Philippines. The first opportunity is the growing demand for convenient and ready-to-eat food products. Busy lifestyles and urbanization have increased demand for bakery products, creating strong growth potential for Gardenia. The second opportunity is strong digital penetration and e-commerce growth. High internet and social media usage provide opportunities for digital marketing, customer engagement, and online sales. The third opportunity is sustainable and green consumerism. Growing environmental awareness allows Gardenia to differentiate itself through eco-friendly packaging, responsible sourcing, and sustainable business practices. The fourth opportunity is Asian regional integration and trade opportunities. Reduced trade barriers and stronger regional cooperation improve market accessibility and support future expansion across Asian markets. Finally, by leveraging these opportunities, Gardenia can strengthen its competitive advantage, expand its market reach, enhance customer value, and achieve sustainable long-term growth in the Philippine market. I think that's all from me. Thank you, and I will pass to the next presenter.
Hi, my name is Nur Faradila binti Rosman with matric number S70509. For Gardenia to enter the Philippines market, the best strategy is joint venture with a local company. This means both company works together and share costs, risks, and resources. It also helps Gardenia to understand local customer and use exciting distribution channels. Gardenia must also follow ethical businesses practice. The company should provide fair pay, safe working condition, and equal treatment for workers. It should also choose responsible supplier and make sure all products are safe for consumer. Next, for sustainability, Gardenia can reduce energy use, manage waste properly, use eco-friendly packaging, and buy materials from sustainable suppliers. In conclusion, a joint venture combined with ethical and sustainable practice can help Gardenia grow successfully in the Philippines and build a strong reputation for the future. So that's all from me. I will pass this presentation to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Haikal bin Fairul Faiz, nominated S71419 from Group 15. Today, next, I want to present sustainable marketing mix for gardenia in the Philippines. So, gardenia needs a sustainable marketing mix to successfully enter the Philippines market. The company must balance customer needs, business portability, and environment responsibility. By adapting its marketing strategies to local preferences while maintaining sustainability practice, gardenia can build a strong brand image and gain a competitive advantage in the Philippines. Next, about the product strategy. For the product strategy, gardenia should adapt its product to match Philippine consumer preference. Philippine consumer generally prefer bread that is soft and slightly sweet. Therefore, gardenia can introduce local flavors such as milk and coconut bread. In addition, gardenia should use recyclable or degradable packaging to reduce environmental impact. The company can also display food safety certification and eco-friendly label to increase consumer confidence. This strategy is supported by the strategization on versus adaptation theory, which suggests that international companies should adapt product to local market needs while maintaining their brand identity. So next, about the price strategy. For pricing, gardenia should use a value-based pricing strategy. This means setting price based on how much value customer perceive in the product. Regular grade product should remain affordable for the mass market, while healthier or environmentally friendly product can be sold at slightly higher price. Customers who value health and sustainability are often willing to pay more for the benefit. This strategy allows gardenia to attract different customer segments while maintaining profitability. Next, about the place strategy. For place or distribution strategy, gardenia should make its product easily available through supermarket, convenience store, local shop, online platform, and food delivery service. To support sustainability, gardenia should optimize delivery routes to reduce fuel consumption and carbon emission. The company can also use eco-friendly packaging during transportation. This approach follow the supply chain sustainability theory, which adheres environment with responsibility throughout the supply chains. Next, about the promotion strategy. In terms of promotion, gardenia should create marketing message that respect Philippine culture and values. The company should focus on promoting product freshness, health benefit, family value, and sustainability effort. Next, about the pupil strategy. The pupil element focus on employee and customer service staff. Gardenia should provide training on sustainability practice, customer service skill, and Philippine culture. Employees who understand local customer preference can provide better service and explain the company's sustainability effort more effectively. This strategy is supported by relationship marketing theory, which focus on building long-term relationship with customer through positive service experience. So, next about the process strategy. So, for the process strategy, gardenia should improve its operational process to become more environmentally friendly. This includes reducing food waste, improving energy efficiency, and sourcing ingredients from ethical suppliers. Gardenia should also follow environment, social, and governance or ESG principles in its business operation. This practice helps improve operational efficiency while supporting sustainability goals. Next, about the physical evidence strategy. Physical evidence refer to the visible element that customer can see and experience. Gardenia can demonstrate commitment to sustainability through eco-friendly packaging, sustainability label, environment certification, and green store display. This visible effort helps customers trust the brands and recognize its environment responsibility. This strategy is linked to brand equity theory, which suggests that positive brand perception increase customer trust and brand value. That is for me. I pass the next presenter.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nik Putrina Balkish, metric number S70948. In this section, I will present the risk mitigation and strategic recommendation for Gardenia expansion into the Philippine market. First, cultural misunderstanding risk. Difference in culture, language, and consumer preference may affect product acceptance and marketing effectiveness. To reduce this risk, Gardenia should conduct continuous market research, hire local marketing expert, and adapt its product, packaging, and promotional strategies to suit Filipino consumer. Second, ethical backlash risk. Consumers today are increasingly concerned about ethical business practice, labor rights, and responsible sourcing. Therefore, Gardenia should establish a strong supplier code of conduct, conduct regular supplier audits, and maintain transparency in its operation to build the trust and credibility. Third, environment regulation risk. Stricter environmental regulation may increase compliance and costs and operational challenges. To address this, Gardenia should invest in eco-friendly packaging, implement waste reduction initiative, and adopt sustainable production processes to ensure compliance and support environmental sustainability. Fourth, reputation damage risk. Negative review and product quality issues or food safety incidents can spread quickly through social media and harm the company's reputation. Gardenia should maintain strict quality control standards, actively monitor customer feedback. In conclusion, Gardenia should focus on localization, sustainability, digital transformation, and stakeholder engagement. By implementing this strategy, the company can minimize risk, strengthen its strategy position, and achieve sustainable long-term growth in the Philippine market. Thank you. That's all for me.
In conclusion, Gardenia Filipina have established a leading bakery brand commitment to quality, innovation, and customer satisfaction. The company must strong reputation as one production technology to grow the domestic and internationally. Overall, the organization of Gardenia Filipina must focus on customer needs to maintain the high and neat standard. Gardenia must continue to build strong competitive advantages to ensure long-term success in both local and international markets. That's all from us. Thank you.